I feel great about it. The weather couldn't be better. Mid-70s, clear skies. I know our cameramen and audio guys are thanking God that we don't have one of those famous South Florida thunderstorms. But I'd like to ask you this question, Sergio, because you always like to opine wisdom on us. How would you define greatness?
Greatness, as someone once said, is, I forgot, it was William Shakespeare though. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
And what is Canelo? What category is he in?
Canelo's achieving greatness, and he's doing it by moving his head and evolving as a fighter. And with the body shots, it's quality of punches instead of quantity.
Yeah, I think he is great. I would disagree that it's been thrust upon him. I think he's earned it through an impressive resume that has made him the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. To some, this list is subjective. To me, it's painfully obvious. Canelo Alvarez, for the better part of the last 10 years, has a resume that I think no one can touch. He has fought the best at 154. He went up and fought Gennady Golovkin. He went up and fought Sergey Kovalev. He's coming back down, and after fighting Callum Smith, his goal is to fight for the undisputed championship this year. Guys, resume matters in boxing. It matters in all sports, and Canelo Alvarez has the best resume of anyone out there.
You know, we haven't really talked about Yildirim at all. He's basically a 50-1 underdog. That's probably why. But last weekend, Josh Warrington was supposed to have no trouble. Next thing you know, he was flat on his back, one of the biggest upsets in recent memory. How does Canelo avoid that same fate?
Well, by taking him serious for one, but he needs to move his head, which he's been doing excellent at, and he just needs to be himself. The uppercuts is what Yildirim was been hurt before and dropped. The body shots, of course. Canelo just needs to be himself.
Yeah, I like my man Ak using a basketball reference. That's kind of sliding into my wheelhouse here, but I would say this is LeBron James going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves, or the worst team in basketball right now. Not to say Yildirim doesn't have strengths, but Canelo's strengths dwarf his. So I think as long as he takes this fight seriously and doesn't look at Yildirim, who is a good puncher, as someone he can walk over, we could be in for a spectacular night.